One of the mistakes that new Photoshop users make is to draw in one layer. In drawing in one layer, one slows his or her work down because any error you make means starting afresh. For example, let's say I want to draw the image of an eye. It's advisable to draw all the shapes. It is not advisable to draw all the shapes in one layer. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to open this background. I'm going to label it PG. So if I decide to draw the shape of an eye, so I'm going to change the color of this. So if I decide to draw the shape of an eye in this layer, and let's say I want to clean something here. If you grab an eraser tool and you decide to clean this, you are cleaning the background and the image will become transparent because you are drawing on the background layer. Okay, let's say you decide to create, let's go back to original. So let's say you didn't draw on this background layer, but you created a new layer, for example, and you decide to draw the same image on this new layer. Sorry. You decide to draw the image on this new layer. So in this case, when you clean, you're not going to get a transparent image because you still have the background layer. But let's say you want to change, you want to remove the center of this eye. It's going to be difficult for you to do it if you've drawn this in one layer. It's either you have to go back from the beginning to erase everything you've done, and this is going to slow your work down. So it is better if you want to draw in Photoshop to draw, advisable to create new layer for every thing you want to draw. So I'm going to close this. So let's say I want to draw the same image. So I draw this part. Let's say I draw the upper part of the eye in this layer, and I create another layer, and I draw the lower part of the eye in the next layer, and then I can draw the center of the eye on a new layer. Let's say if I don't like the center of the eye, I can remove it, and I can draw another one, and I don't have to remove all my layers in order to. So if I think this one is bad and I want to go back to the original one, I can close this one and I can go back to the original one. But when you draw everything on one layer, it's going to be difficult for you to remove any part without starting afresh. So one of the mistakes new beginners to Photoshop make is to draw things in one layer. And when you do so, you're gonna be starting over again. You're gonna going back again. You can start over again. Let's say I want to draw more stuff on this layer. Let's say I'll draw in this. And then you draw more stuff for you to remove. So let's say you wanted to remove this part here that you've drawn earlier before, like the shape of the nose. You can't just either you erase it with the eraser tool, or it's not going to be very neat. You're going to go back again. Let's say you like the shape of the nose but you don't like the eyelashes. You have to go back again and you have to remove the nose which you've drawn, which you like. So you have to go back and remove the nose in order to redraw the eyelashes. But let's say on the second one I have these shapes and I want to draw the eyelashes. I can draw the eyelashes on a new layer. I can draw the eyelashes. If it's possible, you can actually draw each hair on a different layer. That way you can always, if you don't like a particular hair, you can remove it, and then, you know, without having to change everything. And if I think that the eyelashes, so I'm gonna draw this one on one layer, just make this thing faster. If I think I don't like these eyelashes, I can always remove the whole eyelashes, and I can redraw another one without, you know, changing everything I've drawn before. So going back again what I said, so it's advisable to create new layers when you're drawing in Photoshop. That will make your work faster, that will make your work easier, so you don't have to refresh or go back to recreate things you've created before. So this is one of the mistakes Photoshop people who are new to Photoshop make. I made this mistake before, and I know how painful it is to go back to erase what you've done before. So please don't make this mistake. Create more layers for each thing you want to draw. It's better that way. If I want to combine all the things, if I want to combine all the things I've done into one shape, I can always do that. You can group them, or you can flatten the shape to become one. So this is gonna be one group. So I can control them together. So it's better to draw in. So this group will have different layers on them. It's better that way than to draw everything in one layer. When you make a mistake, it's difficult to go back again. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.